Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. We are over here at the Crimson Caravan Company, and we have to finish up the quest here. You can depend on me. So, optionally, we can acquire the Gunrunner's secret manufacturing specifications from inside their factory. We're not going to do that because that can possibly result in us eliminating the Gunrunners entirely. But then we're going to do, convince Henry to quit and then negotiate with Cass to buy out Cassidy caravans for the Crimson Caravan Company. All right, well, let's get to it. By the way, thank you guys for all the support on this series and all of my other series, especially the Sparta and Shikuho series. Man, you guys have been blowing those series up. And also, y'all been enjoying some Pal World as well. By the way, on the night that I am recording this, I'm going to do the single largest video upload that I have ever done on the channel. I am going to upload somewhere in the range of 15 to 20 videos because I'm going to be going to Colorado on Wednesday. So, yeah, that'll be fun. It's going to be a huge upload, so hopefully I don't screw anything up. All right, well, we got a door over there, and we got a gate over there. So let's go see... that is going to be, let's see here. Which one is that going to be? Check the world map here. Okay, that one is at the Gunrunners. We don't need to do that one. We need to do that one over there, and we need to do this one over here. Wait, right? Am I stupid? Oh, okay, I see. That one is on the strip. Okay, so we need to go into the strip there. But we're not going to obviously do the Gunrunners one because that just ruins them as a vendor, I believe. We don't want that. We want to continue to have the Gunrunners as a vendor. By the way, I also saw a mod for this game that turns it into an isometric view, the exact isometric view, in fact, that the first two games had. That's kind of, and also tactics, obviously. But that is kind of interesting. So now all someone has to do is introduce a turn-based combat mod, and you'd have to rebalance all the weapons and everything. But if you could do that, you could basically just turn Fallout New Vegas into Fallout 1 and 2.
Only I can keep you safe.
That would be kind of cool. I do, in some regards, prefer that style just because it is a very story-heavy game. Like, we don't really have to have all these FPS elements here, even though it is pleasing to the eye with the whole universe here. I believe that kid has that one gun. The one that you need to actually use Helios 1 as a actual laser platform. Oh, hi, bodyguard. You look like you have cancer. Isn't that terrible? Oh, man, I am fucked up.
Make a brief stop at the Atomic Wrangler, where the booze is cheaper, the table's more friendly,
Jesus
and the
Christ.
women are just like the booze.
Loose. Loose women. By the way, that's not against YouTube terms and policies just because it's video game nudity, which somehow skirts past the nudity policy, you know, which makes absolutely no sense. Obviously, you can't show anything like super graphic, but obviously somebody's nips is totally fine. All right, let's talk to Henry Jameson. Let's convince him
You're making my luck turn bad.
Well, I could, you know, instead of terminating your employment, I could, you know, terminate your employment if you would like, my friend. Keep talking to me like that. We'll see how it goes for you. I'm here to talk about ending your employment with the Crimson Caravan Company.
Fuck no. No matter what that old bitch McLafferty says, my dad said I could be in charge of the New Vegas branch. Besides, I got into a little money trouble with the Omertas. If I quit the Crimson Caravan, how am I supposed to get the money to gamble?
NCR thinks pretty highly of me. Let's say I get word to your parents. So you don't have the Omertas money yet. I'll let them know about that. Oof. I think I'll say this right here. Maybe we can make a deal. What do you want from the Crimson Caravan Company in exchange for quitting?
I want my debt with the Omertas paid off. And I want one of those severance package things. A big one.
The better deal would be for me to walk away and let the Omertas handle you. Yeah, I'm just going to say that. Honestly, if like, fuck this guy. He's a Nepo baby and not a very good one.
Fine, whatever. Forget the severance. Just get the Omertas off my back and you can tell McLafferty she won't see my face again.
All right, that sounds like a much better option. Sweet. Inform Alice of him being terminated. And then I believe we're also going to have to get the Omertas off of his back, right? Huh. Do we just not have to get the Omertas off his back? Oh, come on, quest designers. You're not going to fucking finish the... Okay. All right, that's fine. Let's go negotiate with Cass to buy her out. Let's see here. Where is Cass at? All the way down here at the Long 15. The Mojave outpost. She is very, very, very far away. But if we can get Cass into our party, that would be pretty cool. Don't mind having Cass or Boone run around with me, as long as it's not fucking Veronica. Oh my god, she is so annoying. All right, we are back over here, and if you guys haven't played this mod pack before, there is an entire DLC that we played through at the start of the game, and it's a mod DLC, so it is very cool. Yeah, that is basically once you go through here to the Long of 15. And that is a really, really fun little DLC. It's a little bit unfinished and a little bit buggy, and some of it doesn't work, and you have to reload a lot. But for the most part, it works really, really well. All right, here is Cassidy. Hell yeah.
You come around like a bad habit.
God, she looks
What's on your
so
mind?
much better than she did in the original game. They want to buy out your caravan.
They want to buy Cassidy caravans? Don't they know it's burned to ash? No. Even times being what they are. Not sure I'm looking to sell. Even for all the whiskey in Reno.
What happened to your caravan?
Mojave happened. Hit by raiders packing some heavy firepower. Can't believe the Crimson Caravan haven't heard. So if you want to buy all of Cassidy caravans, you're looking at it. And what I got in my pockets. Still, as little as that is, not looking to sell.
So even if you have nothing you won't sell? You haven't seen the offer yet.
If someone came up to you and offered you 1,000 caps for your name, would you take it?
No.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I don't want to hear your answer anyway. Point is, I made the caravan what it is. It's mine.
She's drinking that old, ye old royal premium whiskey there. Very nice. I have the offer letter here. The terms seem fair.
Alice McLafferty, eh? No, I see the zeros, and I know she's good for them. Still, it's not about the money. Dad'd spin like a twister if he ever heard I sold our name for anything.
All right.
Look, I know you came all this way, and that takes some drive, especially these days. Just doesn't feel right, trading history for a slip of paper.
Let's see here. Maybe there's something else we could trade. Oof. If you made the caravan, you're responsible for killing it. I don't know what option, yeah, I don't know, man. What do we offer her? I guess I'll say that.
What did you just say to me? 'Cause you sure as hell got my attention now.
Uh-oh. Who believes in holding on? I may be honest here, but at least I'm not blinded by pride. I'll say that, I guess.
That's fair. But there's been that voice inside me saying the same thing, and whiskey wasn't killing it. Give me that paper. I'll put my name to it. No sense trying to hold the past between your fingers when it's nothing but dirt. All right. There you go. Caravan's yours. Feel kind of relieved, actually.
Yeah, now you can do whatever you want.
Guess I didn't realize how much I was carrying around with just the name.
What will you do now?
No idea. Maybe head back west? Though the idea of heading back there with my tail between my legs isn't appealing.
You can come with me?
Go with you? And why the hell would I do that?
Why not? I could use someone who knows the roads.
So you're looking for someone to help, not just tag along. Huh. Walking the Mojave with you can't be any worse than here, that's for sure. All right, I'm in.
All right, Cass is giving you the Whiskey Rose perk. Very nice. Let's go see what that perk does here. And by the way, yes, I know
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
And there's the copyright. Check out the channel members down below if you guys would like to help out the channel. Let's see here, special skills, perks. Let's see here. What is it called? The Whiskey Rose perk, right? Whiskey Rose, okay. She and the player gain damage threshold when they drink whiskey. Additionally, the player does not suffer intelligence loss from consuming alcohol and ignores the negative effects of alcohol addiction. Lovely.
We won't go quietly.
Very nice. Well, we have convinced them. We've convinced both parties to amicably resolve the issues here. Let's go into the Crimson Caravan Company and tell Alice McLafferty the good news. And we even have Cass along for the ride now. To help ease our weary head along the trails of the wasteland.
Good not to have to drag a Brahmin train across the Mojave.
Yeah, our agility's so high, by the way. Us walking is like everyone else sprinting. So, like, we can literally just gap anybody. And then, what is she doing? Oh, Jesus Christ. What time is it? It's 9:54 in the morning. It is not 5 o'clock anywhere. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, we just deployed a drunk. Lovely. All right, Alice.
Welcome back.
Crimson Caravan Company is no longer has to worry about Henry Jameson.
Yes, I heard. I believe we're now responsible for paying off his gambling debts, but that you bargained him down from a more outrageous demand. Well done. I'm very pleased to be rid of that man.
Yeah, that's good. Cassidy has been bought out and is now a part of the Crimson Caravan Company.
Very good. On occasion, it's proven to be more profitable in the long run to simply buy out the competition. And this is one of those occasions.
You'll have to find someone else for the gunrunner job. That's not something I'd do.
I understand. No hard feelings. But you will, of course, keep our conversation on the matter strictly confidential.
Totally. Is there anything else you need me to do?
Something has actually come up. A prospector recently came through here and spent a lot of caps on supplies. Closer inspection of these caps has revealed them to be brand new. This is a problem. The most likely source of these new caps is the old Sasparilla bottling plant.
Aha! Here we go.
Locate the bottle cap press and disable it.
So, essentially what is going on here is this quest, Pressing Matters, is all about someone making counterfeit bottle cap currency. And here's why, and we even saw some of this in the Fallout TV show. So the problem with this is, and the whole idea behind the bottle caps as a currency is they can survive fire, they can survive pretty much anything. They can be bent out of shape, they can be bent back into shape, they can be reformed. But the whole thing of manufacturing new bottle caps, it should be, quote unquote, the ability to manufacture them should be lost to time, right? But here's the thing. Someone has figured out how to set up the bottle cap press at the Sunset Sasparilla bottling factory. And that is a problem because that can destabilize the entire economy and ultimately destroy the NCR, the Legion, and everyone else in the entire Mojave Wasteland. All right, well, I had some questions about the bottle cap currency.
What would you like to know?
Why is the bottle cap press a problem for you?
People have been counterfeiting bottle caps forever, but it's always been small scale.
Now this guy has a
bottle cap press
machine.
is a whole other threat. We can't have anyone devaluing our currency by mass-producing new bottle caps.
Are new bottle caps ever made?
Certainly. Bottle caps do wear out or get damaged. Some people even insist on using bottle caps in explosive devices for some reason.
And we've seen that bottle cap
We make it
mines.
a point to scour pre-war bottling plants and recover or disable the bottle cap presses. Seems we missed one.
That would make sense. That place is mostly destroyed.
Lots of little things. The paint on the label, the machining, the type of metal it's made from. I know there's counterfeit caps floating around, of course. Fortunately, they're very time-consuming to make, so the numbers are small.
And it's actually kind of a benefit just because, like she said, bottle caps do actually wear out over time. So having a small amount of people counterfeit them is actually good because it keeps the value of the currency steady.
All right. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Like to know, okay, that's it. Sorry, fixing my fixing my mustache here. It's getting a little out of control. I might need to shave it soon. Or at least trim it. Look like a shitty Wyatt Earp. Let's see here. The Strip North Gate. And then we'll run the rest of the way, I think. That'll be fun. What gun do we have equipped? I think it's the All-American. Oh, yeah, damn. They finished shooting that guy. Oh, no, it's the long carbine. Okay, come on, Cass. Stop fucking drinking. Let's go. We got shit to do and places to be. Places to do and shit to be. God damn, the textures, though. I mean, like, shit. I mean, look at that. It's fucking damn near flawless. They just done a fantastic job on all this stuff here. All right. Lovely, lovely. And Cass actually has a pretty decent weapon here. Let me show you here.
Let's
Open her
distribute the
inventory.
weight.
Oh, hey. You can actually, let me see here. Hold on. Let's see here. Use melee, keep a distance.
Like you're thinking. All right, I'll rein it in. Like you're thinking.
She's set on stay close or set on...
All right, I'll rein it in. Like you're thinking.
Okay, sure. I'll say stay close. Why not? I mean, she can't die, you know? Let me drop a save here. Just to be safe here. I mean, this is a shnikey load of mods on a fucking 16-year-old game at this point.
If it can be bought, it can be founded.
All right, let's head on out of the New Vegas Strip here. Hell's going on over here? Man, they've really just added so much life. What are you doing, buddy? Why are you pointing that at people?
Keep you safe, my friend.
Boris?
Hello there.
A gambler. In Freeside, he must be broke or silly. Broke, stupid, or both. That is definitely the case with people from Freeside. We definitely went out the wrong gate, by the way. This is, like, definitely not the way to go. The North Vegas Square, we have just discovered this. Alright, that looks like friendly. Oh, NCR deserter. Got him. One shot, one kill, baby. Nothing like a good old Henry to the head. Caravan shotgun, NCR dog tags, some ammunition, some squirrel on a stick, and some leather armor. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Good thing we're not making thumbnails for every episode. Otherwise, that would have been a thumbnail. I have started doing that for other series now, though. With the Red Dead 2, Redemption 2 series, with the Pal World series, with pretty much every series that I'm doing now, I have started doing that. I think it's a lot of fun when you do it that way. Definitely, certainly more interesting, that's for sure. All right, well, let's make our way around the outskirts of New Vegas here.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
They didn't put the monorail back to work. I fucking put the monorail back to work. Not literally, but essentially so. We have stabilized the NCR. Now, as for saving like the people out of the vault in Vault 34, I really do think that we should have maybe let them die, because it's literally 4 people, and you know, we'll see how that goes eventually. But Thorn. All right, let's see how accurate this bitch really is. All right, steady. Maybe a little higher. Damn. Yeah, because there's bullet drop in this. So we got to kind of figure out. Yeah, this is my sniper rifle for the rest of the game. Even though it doesn't really deal like that much damage, it certainly deals enough, you know? It certainly does deal enough. 44 damage plus a headshot. Plus a crit and a headshot. That's pretty good.
The fight started. Oh. Glad that's over.
Flick shot, baby. Little flick shot no scope there. Is that a fucking katana? It is a katana. I'm actually gonna take that. That's sick. All right, very nice. Let us continue heading on over to the Sunset Sasparilla Bottling Company factory. And what we will equip now is not the Ranger Sequoia, because ammo is very limited on that. Tempest. What is Tempest? Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, this seems like it might be kind of fun. Oh, damn. Tempest is kind of overpowered. Okay, yeah. Tempest is actually really, really overpowered. What the hell? 36 damage and it takes 45 auto. Huh.
Let's kick this in. Someone's looking at cash their chips early. No move for
Holy smokes, this thing rips. Yeah, this thing's insanely good. What the hell? Why is this so good?
Sure put a nail in that one.
All right, I gotta fix my monitor there. Yeah, we fucked people up. Good heavens. Oh, they had a grenade launcher. Luckily, they did not get to fire it. I wonder if Tempest is a holdout weapon. That would be really insane if it was. All right, let's go back to that gun, though. Good old faithful here. That's some NCR money. That's kind of interesting. I will say the game is becoming more laggy over time, but it's certainly not even close to the point.
Is making me thirsty.
Making that big of a difference, and certainly not to the point of it, you know, actually affecting the game at all to any real degree.
In no mood for hunting.
And of course, we can pretty much just one-tap anyone we want to at almost any time. A little laser Thompson there, a little laser RCW. These actually look really cool.
We're hunting shitheads.
That's hilarious. What a fucking stupid thing to say. Still funny, though.
Careful.
You can bump these crates, which is, you know, abnormal for Fallout. But anyways. Sorry, I'm trying to like fucking situate myself in my chair, but I can't get comfortable. I feel like I'm like leaning off to the right. Empty Sunset Sasarillas. We pretty much already took all this stuff off of these. But let's go into the factory floor. And I want to see if this guy, if I recall correctly, he can actually manufacture Sunset Sasparilla star bottle caps for us.
And then?
Damn, okay. Yeah, we gotta disable this bottling press. Yeah, someone was running these Securitrons here.
Let's put this in gear.
And we already came through here and scrapped all these things. Yeah, we already searched this place once, I'm pretty sure, right? These are all empty bottles. There is a Mr. Janitor here, and you can tell him to go around and pick up all the bottle caps at some point. I think we've already done that, though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've already explored this whole place, right? We just haven't done it with the quest. There's 3 Sunset Sasarillas. If we can get enough Sunset Sasarillas here, then we can finish the quest.
This is multiple failures.
We're getting close to finishing the quest. We're just not that close to finishing it. And there is oh, Sunset Sasparilla backpack. Nice, we'll take that. These are all empty Sunset Sasarillas pretty much.
Please step into the open and identify yourself. Commencing attack. Commencing attack on hostile.
Nice try, bud. Yeah, I want to say we have explored this place fully already. Pretty sure we have at least. There is a Sunset Sasparilla star somewhere. Yeah, there's multiple Sunset Sasparilla stars in this whole place, I'm pretty sure. If I recall correctly.
Are you drunk?
Are you, Cassidy? I've been watching you hammer booze all morning. I mean, you want to call somebody out for being drunk. I mean, fuck, look in the mirror. Oh, there's binoculars. Do we actually have binoculars still? Yes, we do. Okay. Good, yeah. Well, if you hadn't got your set of binoculars, then you could have got it there if you really needed to. And there's some more Sunset Sarsaparillas in here. Possibly get the chance at a star there. Every single one of these we grab is a chance at a star, so kind of useful. We don't have a key there. Luckily, we can jump back out. What about in the fridge? Atomic cocktails worth taking, and I guess this stuff too. We always need food healing items, especially like when we were in the long 15. Like we basically ran out of healing items almost entirely. That was kind of unfortunate. And all these guys have been picking up bottle caps here. You'll see they all have bottle caps on them. Turn that ham radio off here. Market share in the U.S. Southwest. Market share in the U.S. Northwest. So, contrary to popular belief, it seems like Sunset Sarsaparilla was kind of more of a northern thing then, right? If I'm reading that correctly. Yeah, market share in the Northeast, market share in the Northwest. Yeah, this seems like it's mostly a Midwest.
Feels good.
Yeah, so it's mostly market shares in Canada and market shares in the U.S. Southeast. It seems like, oh, okay, maybe not. Maybe it was a southern. It was kind of pretty much everywhere except for market shares in Canada and then the U.S. Southeast. So maybe that's where, you know, Nuka-Cola really had its teeth dug in. We would have to see. Yeah, if I recall correctly, there is a star bottle cap kicking around in one of these toilets. I don't rightly remember. Maybe there isn't. Maybe I'm chatting shit. I think I am chatting shit, actually. Little,
keeping
blow dryer
quiet
things here. Kind of funny. Okay, well. Go ahead and... Oh, dude, it's a Sunset Sarsaparilla bottle lamp. That's so cool. Y'all see that? Okay, I can literally hear Cass fucking drinking her ass off right now. That is slightly concerning. All right, let's activate the terminal. Annual sales report there. That's all we can see there. Oh.
Welcome to the headquarters of the Sunset Sarsaparilla Company. Welcome to the headquarters of the Sunset Sarsaparilla Company.
That's all he says. Yeah, if we could possibly find some more, even more Sunset Sarsaparilla, that would be really, really good because we could then possibly finish up this quest. And it has been a long time coming since we have started this quest. And it has to do with talking to this guy right here, Festus. So obviously all these are empty, you know. Close that door there. But we'll have to talk to Festus at some point, and we have to collect 50 Sunset Sarsaparilla stars, and we're at like 30 right now. Obviously, I could, you know, cheat in enough Sunset Sarsaparilla to accomplish the quest, but that wouldn't be any fun, would it? At least I don't think so. And I've only done this quest a handful of times because it is such a pain in the ass to do, and there's not a whole lot of payoff. I'll be honest with you. But we can get into this terminal here, if possible here. We'll see. All right, let's see here. Convinced? There we go. That was lucky. All right, now we can activate this janitor. Check maintenance system. Activate worker. And then this guy will activate, and he will actually go around and pick up all of the bottle caps.
Services are required once more. It's about time.
He will go around and pick up all the bottle caps. I don't know if I've already covered this place, but I totally forget because we've just done so many episodes. But yeah, there is a multitude of bottle caps strewn all throughout
It's
the
amazing how much dust collects if you leave things alone even for a
place.
short while.
Yeah, we need to really disable this thing. There's a Nuka-Cola bottle. Somebody was drinking Nuka-Cola here. Oh, isn't that interesting? These are all pretty much empty. You can activate the strip all the important. I'm gonna say leave it alone for a second.
Someone should have called me.
Oh, I guess I did disable it. Whoopsies. Let's say maybe we can use it. Another Sunset Sarsaparilla. Okay, locked external average. Let's see here. See if we can get in. Journals. Okay. Movement. Okay. Contests. Hospital? Hey, how about that? Yeah, we were not getting like any clues there at all. Check message. To Margie Walker, Truckers Union rep. Bad news. Body apology. Oh yeah, we've already well, we haven't already read this, but it's if you want to read all through this, it's basically just correspondence between a trucker and the automated delivery robots that they started using here at the Sunset Sarsaparilla Bottling Factory. But if you want to go around and collect every little bottle cap, there is a significant amount. And when I say significant, I mean significant. There is bottle caps all over the place. They are all over the floor. They are all over everything. And you can send this guy around to go pick them all up.
This room is even worse than the last one.
And he'll deposit them into a trash can when he's done, by the way. But he basically just goes around and picks up all the bottle caps. I'm pretty sure we've already had him do this. He does throw it in the trash can, though. All right, let's see how close we are to finishing the Sunset Sarsaparilla bottling quest here, because we need to know. 33 Sunset Sarsaparilla stars. Good heavens, we are close. We just need a few more. All right, well, we got 16 Sunset Sarsaparilla. There's 10. Or 6, rather. 6 regular bottle caps added. Damn, okay. Let's take the rest there, and hopefully we get 1 star. Oh, my goodness. Not even a single fucking star there. That is unbelievably unlucky. Wow. It is a very, very low chance, like I have said. That is all of the stars we have collected for the entirety of the game so far. And we are still nowhere near getting it to the requisite 50. You can get a nice little start by obviously jacking. Oh yeah, I forgot about this thing. Yeah, this filing cabinet has a shitload of ammunition in it for some reason. But there's some bottle caps in here and stuff as well.
Feels
He will also, if you see here, he will deposit the bottle caps into this trash can right here underneath the sign. So you can grab all that stuff there, and then you have an extra 500 caps to your name. Pretty convenient, to be honest with you. All right, let's get the hell on out of here. Door to the Mojave Wasteland. Oh, nice. An actual real Sunset Sarsaparilla, not one that's been junked. All right, well, let's drink this last one and see if we get a star. Nope. No luck. No dice. No dice, boys. No dice. Unfortunately. Empty Nuka-Cola bottle. Somebody here was drinking Nuka-Cola. I'm assuming it's also the same person who was manufacturing the bottle caps. But we will go ahead and fast travel back on over to the Crimson Caravan Company. No reason for me to have to wander the wastelands like a peasant. I have played this game for thousands of hours at this point. I have seen every single nook and cranny there is to see. So a little bit of fast travel is all right with me. And straight on in to the Crimson Caravan Company we go.
Sure could use a drink.
Alrighty. And let's go talk to Alice here
Welcome back.
before she gets to bed. Bottle cap press is no longer a problem.
Good. I'm sure you were thorough. Here's your payment for a job well done.
Turns out it was just her and she just printed a shitload of caps. Are work contracts common for the Crimson Caravan Company? I'll say
Most
that.
merchant companies, successful merchant companies rather, have them. It can be inconvenient to replace employees on short notice. The contracts keep employees around for a specific duration of time, after which they get paid. After their upkeep and expenses are deducted, of course.
Yeah, so basically it's a scam. Are work contracts legal? Not remotely. Yada, yada, yada. Okay. Like to know more about the Crimson Caravan Company.
Certainly. What would you like to know?
How long have you been in business?
The Crimson Caravan Company has been in business for over 130 years. We're partially responsible for the progress in the NCR.
Do you guys have any competition, like, let's say, the Fargo Traders or the Happy Trails Caravan Company or maybe Cassidy Caravans?
Well, the gunrunners continue to dominate the weapons market, and the Mormon traders from New Canaan control the majority of the northern routes.
You're well dressed for this place.
Normally, I oversee company operations at the hub in California. However, the New Vegas branch has been underperforming in recent years.
By the way, that's the
Given
literal
conditions
hub,
here,
the city, the
it's
hub.
not hard to see why. I'll change all that soon enough.
Sure you will with more of your work contracts.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
Your guys didn't. NCR did. And you are not NCR. As much as you might like to think you are. You are simply just some scammers who moved in. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that was the entirety of the quest line for the Crimson Caravan Company. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up here amidst all this gunfire here. Sorry about that. I had to sneeze. But yes, I'm going to wrap up here amidst all of that lovely gunfire over there. And we're going to go ahead and thank our lovely channel members. So now we have Cass on our side as well, which is really nice because she's a really fun companion to have. She's pretty funny, pretty witty, and she has some unique dialogue. We have still a ton of stuff that we need to go do before we even go try to find Benny. So we'll see how everything goes. But let's go and thank our lovely channel members. Thank you to these people right here. Jared, Moses, JT Morris, Michael, Shipwrecked, Andrew, Corey Silva, Rip Frost, JT7401, Jesper, Sir Zibzak, The Ruta, Vrimos, Peyton, Ollie, Derek, Jackson, Jacob, Korn, Quinn, Schofferlex, Axel, Mighty Melons, Moto Bro, Wilcox, Danny, Luke, Max, Tom Rogers, Mr. Mandarina, The Real Franco, Lil Vinny, Tayshawn, Chessanel, Killin DD, Wolfpack, Dragon, Apex Badger, Young, Nolan, Josh Petro, Wolfman, Robert, Evander, Smithers, Cam, Hunter, Banana, Colton, Cable, Jeffrey Mengus, Torben, Steve, Sly, Kevin, Craig, The Pool Dragon, Devantler, Ben, Colby, Shipio, Wesley, Netflix, Quazix, Gold, John, Ned Rich, Brendan, Rossi, Lil Wolfie, Rasvan, Metallic, Undead Psycho, Sean Spencer, Peter Pan, Barry, Harry Morgan, Ligma Balls, Thomas DeStewart, Aaron Miranda, Roland, Darth, Thomas McCabe, Hexcord, Ryan Warnock, Blackbeard Frog, Philip Barbarian, Turna, Anarchy Inc., Casterly Wolf, Pixels Peaches, Connor Huff, Paladin Actual, Joker JJP, Fail Insanity, Roman, Nicholas, Mr. Poisonous, Lil TJ, Tabor, All Balls No Shaft, T-Fletch, Will Phil Bill, Woggles, Snooty, Dominic, Phalanx, Niles, Neroy, Asian Tarzan, The Mustad, Som G, User, JCX, Kai, Achilles, Dunkin' Donuts, The Lord Commander, Daniel, It's Me Rip, SCP-40K, Jeffrey Phillipson, 68ATAB, David Andrews, Gaming to the Max, Warhead, The Royal Bison, Damid, Joshua G, Vane, Anistuka, Vespina, Lucas Rodriguez, Arthur, George Bellamy, Riley, Jet, McCullen, In-Pace Squad, VGZ Frost, Night Hunter, Wimday, Jake Thompson, Crazed, Ovril Yaz, Buff, Gary, Zachary McKean, John Hick, Wacky Wavy, Louis Moore, Justine, Soldier Boy, Odessos, Gabriel, Rev, Selikai, Mirren Screw, Radic Plug, Easy Peasy, Jacob Brink, Jacob Elmberg, Peanut, Fat Man, Eminem, Bijum, Elias, Big Blue Nation, and Eric. Then we just have a few more people to thank here. By the way, interesting stat. By the time this series is over, it will be over 100 episodes long, which is insane. That is like an entire 10 seasons worth of content out of any normal TV show, which is insane to think about. That would take normally people 10 years to do, if not longer, you know. So that's just crazy to think about. But yeah, anyways, thank you as well to Golden Misfit, Jack Jensen, Shandon, Housekev Studios, Roman, Farsi, Rudolphus, Tally, Token, Chief Dark Lord, Loki, and Dunny. Thank you guys so very much for those lovely channel memberships. I really do appreciate them. Hopefully you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you guys next time.